Hello, everyone. Oh, thank you, Maine. We're doing good. Had a family day today. Went to our niece's birthday. Hung out in Michael's for a bit. Looked at the Halloween section, which was pretty cool. The stuff that they have there is very nice. If you're like moody maximalist style, definitely go to Michael's. They've got like great stuff there. Which I never even thought interior designing, interior decorating. Go to Michael's. I don't know why I never thought of that. But anyways, yeah, it was a good day. Check some things off our list. Thank you, Nat. We're doing well. Okay, sounds good, First one. Sienna, I see you. Hello, hello. Oh, Amy, how long have you been sick? I hope it's not like mono or something crazy. Firespawn, you're cracking me up. Firespawn comes in and says, I'm so glad that you're on right now. I have a question that I need answered. Most of the tarot readers on live right now are Indian and speak a different language. Or if I ask a question, they're having random conversations that have nothing to do with the subject. Sophie, I'm doing good. How are you? Joanna, I'm doing well. Oh, Amy, I'm sorry, friend. Here, do you want to read him a book while he's sitting in there? I like that. Let's roll up close to him. You want to read a book? He's like trying so hard to be better and Delio before. You want Daddy to read you a book? You like books? Yeah. Yeah, yep. He figured it out. Amy, that sounds horrible. All right, Joanna. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to switch the question on the screen. Hold on. Joanna says, do you see Stephanie reaching out to me at some point? I am getting a yes, Joanna. I have the 8 of Wands. Nat. Yes, 4 of Wands. Shara. Thank you all for liking the live. Make sure if you drop the yes, no question, you're liking the live stream as well. I have a yes for Shara, King of Swords, and the Sun. If anybody wants any elaboration on their reading, you can get a mini for $8. By the way, you guys have cheaper prices over here on YouTube. Don't tell people on TikTok about that, but I charge more over there. So definitely take advantage of the paid readings over here if you were looking for something more in depth. All About Me. I have yes, The Lovers. Amy. I have a yes, 6 of Pentacles. All right, Tiana. Yes, King of Cups for Sienna. All right, I have Brit's World.
Take a look at your
Alexandra, we vibes. Shirley, Amy, I do hope you find out. Sophie, Farspawn, Ana Lucia. Farspawn, yes. Since I'm not on camera, I do let you guys know what card I pull. A lot of times, like, I'll make sure that I do that, but if I ever forget, just ask me, because I typically won't, but I have forgotten in the past. And that was just a complete oversight, because they usually tell you what card it's going to be. Jazzy, I have your question. Baby is doing well. He just turned 8 months old a week ago. Smiley as can be. I wish I was willing to share my baby online, because you guys need to see how freaking cute he is. He hears that he's cute no less than like 20 times a day. But I'm just one of those moms that won't be posting his face, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's crazy people in the world that I have to do that. You can't share him out, but gotta do what's best for my little guy. Joanna. You're welcome, Amy. Definitely get that tea going, girl. Thanks, Amy. All right, guys, get your questions in right now, last minute, before I close the free list. I have Fritz World, Alexandra Vibes, Shirley, Sophie, Firespawn, Ana Lucia, Jazzy, and the Gemini as of right now. This is for Fritz World. I have a yes, the Empress. Alexandra. No, 5 of Pentacles. We vibes. The Magician is a yes. Shirley. Yes, Temperance and the Queen of Wands. Sophie. Sophie, I have a no, 5 of Swords and 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, like incoming challenge here. So, Firespawn. Yes or no for Firespawn. I have a yes. Okay. Firespawn, I have a yes for you, Page of Wands. Ana Lucia. Okay. You said we're done here? I just thought he liked the patterns on the book and stuff. Ana Lucia, I have a no, 5 of Pentacles, but that does sound delicious. Jazzy. Could you put it like the blanket crossed out? Actually, look it up. Hold on one second, Jazzy. I pulled your card. Hold on one second. I have it, but I have it up like that. From here. You're welcome, everyone. I am going to go ahead and close the free list.
Oh, nice. Slam his face.
He's going to do that. He does that a lot. I don't know if you remember, but Nathan used to do that all the time. It's like a baby thing for some reason. I have Jazzy, Gemini, and Patrick, and then that's all for free. We'll be moving on to donations after that. Jazzy Bella, in regards to your work issue, I have the Two of Pentacles. That is a maybe, meaning that I just don't think we have like a concrete answer right now. But I'm asking, is this in your favor? Is this working out? Is this the most likely yes situation or no? And I am getting most likely yes. So I do think it's leaning in your favor. I do feel good saying yes, it will be resolved. It's just one of those things that are still up in the air right now. Rainbows and butterflies. Hello and welcome in. All right, so the Gemini. The Gemini, I have a yes, Seven of Pentacles. And Patrick is the last question for the free list. I have a no for Patrick. At the bottom of the deck, Patrick, I have the Nine of Cups. Top, I have the Nine of Pentacles. This indicates like the work has not been put in yet for the reward is what I'm getting. Your wish that you're wanting is tangible, but along this current path that you're on right now, it's not going to just happen. So they're saying more effort needs to be applied. Hi, Jay. Hello and welcome in. How are you? You're welcome, Patrick. So IJ, I have your in-depth reading. Let me know whenever you're ready and we'll get started. All right, let's take a look here for you. Rainbows and butterflies. We're doing donation-based readings right now. If you're interested in doing that, you can take a look at our menu and send for whatever you're interested in, Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. As far as free reads go, we've closed that list for the night. You're probably getting this feeling because she's very much in her thoughts today. I personally believe the fastest way that we can send love, energy, healing, like just good feelings to someone is through thought energy. I think that we can do that obviously like more like if you're closer in proximity or physical proximity and things like that. But think of like Reiki healing, for example. I feel like it is definitely something that is a thought form, just like anything else is where it starts in the mind. And so I think today she's very much in her thoughts. And I think you are able to tap into that. I have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is very much like taking time for yourself, kind of going within. It's not soul searching or reflecting in the sense of like, I'm looking for enlightenment, but it's rest. It's like her taking a break for herself and going within. And it also speaks to because she wants to make the right call or the right decision when it comes to your connection. I think she views you as someone with skills and talent and good judgment, and you have a good head on your shoulders. And I think that's what she's thinking about today. I have the Devil in reverse. So freeing yourself from mental slavery. It's reminding me of the Bob Marley song. It's like oh my god. What is the song? Hun, help me. I feel like you might know what I'm talking about.
What?
Oh no, you might not. You don't know the Bob Marley song where he's talking about freeing yourself from mental imprisonment? Liberate yourself from mental slavery? No? I don't know why that song's coming to my mind right now. Oh, Redemption Song. None but ourselves can free our minds.
Wow.
If a song comes through, I'm going to tell you guys. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, because none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Oh, some say it's just part of it. Well, we've got to fulfill the book. And then it's talking about things of, it's basically like a song that kind of, it tells you about making sure that you are not allowing yourself to have self-doubt, break free from societal conditioning and limiting beliefs and things like that. And thank you, IJ. So I feel like she's in a place right now where she is trying to do that. I think that she wants to feel confident, and I think that she wants to feel like even if the choice is not the popular choice, that she's making the right one for herself. We also have the Hanged Man, which talks about taking a pause, taking a beat. So these are just like messages that are coming through, and the reason I'm bringing them up is because you're asking like, why was she heavy on your mind? Why were you feeling her? Why were you thinking of her? And that's because she is like, I almost feel like she almost went to like a very reserved, pulled back state today physically, and just went deep into her mind, went deep into her thought process, probably journaling, probably meditating, probably visualizing, manifesting, all of those things. And I think that when we go into our minds like that, it's very easy for other people to tap in. It's kind of like when we dream, it's easy for people to get in to get in there. It's something about it because our physical body isn't stopping the connection from happening. So I do feel that. And I think too, IJ, a message that's coming in, which I have never really picked up before, and I'm having deja vu right now, is that there is something that has stopped her from love connections, and that's mistrust. So trust is like a big thing for her, and I think she's trying to figure out why she has this issue with trust. Why that is stopping her from being in a connection with someone. I'm not saying she doesn't trust you. I'm saying that is a specific mistrust is like a big thing for her. It's almost like she does not have a fear of rejection like some people. She doesn't have a fear of abandonment like some people. She has a fear of placing her trust in the wrong hands. And I think that that's something that she might be healing or trying to work through right now. We have the Six of Swords. And I also have, let's see. Oh, interesting. So I have the partnership card and the ease card. The partnership came out in reverse. I was actually kind of sideways. I'm wondering if maybe she's thinking to herself, the only way I would enter a relationship is if it was easy. I would need it to be easy. It can't feel like work. I don't want to fight.
Wow.
I just want the partnership to be easy. I want it to come in with love. I want it to come like a windfall. I want it to be creative and out of the box. I want to feel successful in this. I want to feel triumphant. I want to feel accomplished. But more than anything, I want it to be easy. What does she want him to know? My gosh. Are you getting mad because he keeps restacking it? And you want it to be knocked over? The theme is liberation, IJ. That's what I'm getting from this. I feel like she is maybe getting the message that it's not always going to be exactly how she wants it to be, but she needs to allow herself to like give herself grace and allow for maybe things to happen in a different order. The song coming through is a lot about you putting a restriction on yourself for no good reason. Like it's not actually a restriction, right? It's a great theme. When we talk about like the Eight of Swords, when we talk about redemption song, when we talk about these things, it's essentially like the rules that we put on ourselves that govern ourselves. Okay. It's as if like someone who has OCD might say, okay, before I leave the house, I have to tap the doorknob 10 times. It's like no one else follows those rules. Those rules are governed by you and you alone. No one else follows those rules, just you. And that's kind of what I feel with her, is that she has tendencies that she puts things on herself that she has to do, even though that's just not typical. That's not what other people expect of themselves. That's not what other people expect of themselves. And I think that maybe it's kind of clicking for her a little bit that maybe she can be flexible. Maybe she can allow for a change of a plan and like her whole world's not going to come crashing down. I think that that's what you need to know. And I think that's important. IJ, you're welcome. And remember, whenever you ask these questions, just know that whatever it is I'm picking up on, it has to do with you. It applies to you. And maybe in this circumstance, it's because she's realizing, like, maybe I don't need to have this a specific way, and I can still get everything I want. It doesn't have to be in a specific order. This is okay, you're putting it back on him. It's, I mean, early. You're welcome, IJ. Hope you have a good rest of your night. What does that say? What is that? You see the pictures? Thanks, friends. Hey, Gemini baby. We're not doing free reads over here anymore. That list closed about 15 minutes ago. We're just doing paid readings at this time. Did you attach it to his toy?
Yeah.
You attach it to his strap, right? Like to his height.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome, Lizzie. Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. Stefani. Yes, Two of Cups. Great card for that question, actually.
Well.
Monique. Queen of Swords is a yes for me. And I'm answering, Monique, I'm answering the question, is Tito's feelings for me real? That is a yes. That's what I have for you. For Vanchika and Naveen, I have a yes. Judgment. For Alexis and Whitney, Whoa. Three of Wands and the Moon. Yes, and it looks like it maybe happens at night. If you all are sending a gift, remember it moves you to the top of the list. I'll try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Newells, I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Remember, guys, the free questions are picked at random. You're welcome, Monique. Let's see. Okay, B, thank you for the roses. Let me see. Yes or no for B and Kaylee. Three of Pentacles is a yes for me for that question. It sometimes can indicate a third party situation. So if you know about that, that may be confirming the complication here. Sometimes third party can mean a non-active third party, which means that a past situation or a past experience, a past relationship could be interfering with your connection. It could mean a friend or a family member could be interfering with the connection. For that particular card, sometimes it indicates a third party is required for this connection to be able to sustain or survive, like a counselor. But a lot of times it means that there's like a third party interference, whether positive or negative. But to answer your question, as far as it being over right now, I am getting a yes for that question. If you send gifts, I'll move you to the top of the free list. Otherwise, we're just going to try to answer as many people as we can. Make sure you guys are liking the live, sharing me out, following me. The more often I see you engaged in the chat, the more likely I am to answer your question just by default. I'm not picking favorites. But if you can, just stay active in the chat and help me at the same time. That would be great. Let's do Ale and Jeremiah. I have a yes, Six of Wands. Elia and Micah. Yes, the Emperor. Bakita and Elle. Yes, Strength. Hello, everyone. Welcome in to another live stream of mine. We are doing free yes, no readings. We also have paid readings on tap. The menu is on the screen. If you have any questions about what I'm offering, let me know. If you see anything there, you're like, love messages. What is that? Channel letter from your person. What is that? Let me know. You can also book private readings with me through the link in my bio. Annie sent roses. Make sure that if you are sending gifts for your question to be answered, that you post your question again shortly after, so that way I can find your question. Joaquin and Annie. No, 9 of Wands. 3 and 60. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the heart me. This is for Alma and Edsel. Eight of Cups is a no for me. John sent a rose. John, if you are sending for your question to be answered, post your question again for me, please. Anil and Samantha. Yes. 9 of Cups. Annie, thank you for the rose again. All right, let's see. Ava. Saeed and Ava. High Priestess. They're saying your gut knows the answer to this question, but for confirmation, it's giving me a no. The Tower. For Ava and Saeed. John's being filtered. John, I see your question. You might be being filtered. Yeah, you might be. Can you like summarize what they're asking in a different way? Hey Taka, welcome in. SB, hey friend. Foxglove Fairy, hello and welcome in. How are you? All right, it looks like SB's donation came in. SB, I got you. And then Taka, your order also came through as well. Perfect. And then SB, it looks like you sent your question via Messenger. All right, John, let's do yours, John. I'm getting a no for you, John, the Death and Hermit card. For those of you who are just now joining us, I did get some paid readings ordered, so I'm going to be working on those. We will resume the free questions shortly. After that, feel free to come back and check and see if we resumed free reads, or you can hang out with me if you want. That works too. All right, so SB. Yes, Taka, post your questions early. That works for me. It looks like I got your question, Taka. Thank you. Question 1. All right, SB, I'm reading you. Logo and message card. Got you. Taka, keep posting. I'm saving everything that you type, okay? Taka, I got question 2 as well. You're welcome. I'll call on you when we're about to get started, Taka, and then if you're not here, either way, you can just come back and listen to your reading. SB, I'm shuffling for you now. Anyone else who's just joining us, I am working on paid readings, and then we'll resume the free after that if I have time. So feel free to stick around, or you can come back and check if we are still doing readings in a little bit. The wait time is probably like 30 minutes, maybe. All right, SB, this is for you. Hey, babe, will you get me water? Thank you. So we have people coming in here trying to piggyback of other people's live streams. Just go live yourself. Little spammers, scammers. So hello and welcome in, friends. If you are just joining us, I'm working on paid readings right now. We are going to resume free after that if I have time. SB, what's coming in for you? The main theme here is let go and let God, essentially. It's basically stating that you know what's in your heart, you know that you want, you have a desire for a reason. We don't desire things if it's not something that's tangible or possible for us. If we have dreams in our heart and things that we want in life, it's because it's already ours. And that's why we have those feelings. It's not always going to look how we think or happen how we think or anything like that. A lot of that stuff is up to surprise. But as long as the desire is in our heart, then it's along the path that we're heading towards. If we change our minds, then the path changes. I feel like you know in your heart that love is what you want. A partnership is what you want, and that's what's coming for you. We have the Two of Swords. In this particular reading, I really do enjoy the Two of Swords because what it's saying is even though you can't see what's coming, you've hit the mark. You are on target. You are on the right track. It's essentially someone who's throwing darts and they're blindfolded and somehow they still hit the bullseye. So it speaks to even though you don't know where you're going, you don't know how it's going to happen, you don't know, like you can't see it, but you've already got it. Like it's already happened for you. You've hit the mark and you just don't even know it yet. So I feel like keep your confidence about you, keep your energy, your glow, your life force, all of that stuff. You have the Strength card here and you know who you are and you know what you want. And I feel like that partnership and that relationship is coming for you. I just don't see a world in which it's not coming for you. I have the Six of Cups. That does speak to the past. It speaks to nostalgia and people that are coming back from where you've known them before. People coming back from the past, coming back up in that way. I feel like, how do I say this? When we become wishy-washy about what we want, when we start changing our minds, everything kind of revamps. Everything changes. Everything starts shuffling around and like trying to find its new place again. And I think that in your heart, you knew and you know who it is that you want and what it is that you want. But when you feel like you're not getting that reciprocation, you feel like that person is not giving to you the way that they should, then you change your mind about what you want. And you change your mind. Sometimes you want this person, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like it's for the best to walk away and try something new. And it's like every single time that you switch gears, so does your future. So does the path in front of you. And I think that it's only natural. It's only human. You're trying to protect yourself. You're like, if it's a dead end, I'm not going to keep pursuing it. And I understand that. I also know that you can't control someone else's free will as well. But at the same time, it's like every time you change your mind, then he changes his mind, then you change your mind, then he changes his mind, and then you change your mind back, and he changes his mind. And it's like You guys are constantly it constantly is changing the outcome of this connection. The only thing I can think of is if you stay the course, if you stay the path, you say, you know what, I don't really care if you're dating someone else. I still want to be with you, and I'm just going to choose you and just be open to whatever comes through. But I'm not going to change my mind on that unless the universe shows me otherwise that I should be doing something different. And as long as your decision and your choice stays the same, then that means that whenever his mind becomes more clear, you guys will fall into alignment because you never changed your mind. And I feel like that's kind of where you're at. I feel like you either need to decide to walk away or you need to decide to stay in it no matter the circumstances. We have to make a choice, because if you're constantly chasing your tail and he's constantly chasing his, no one's going to catch a tail. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just constantly going to be flipping around. But regardless of all of that, I do want to let you know that Spirit is saying it's coming for you. That you have it. You have it already. You have access to it already. The question is when. When is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? And I think that that's something that the universe is going to play out for you. But I see marriage. I see a long-term serious relationship with someone. I see celebration. I see wedding bells. I see a family unit. The question is, who is it going to be with? But I do feel that it's here for you. I feel like it's part of your life purpose, to be honest. I feel like it's just as much as your purpose to be a mom, or to have the career that you have, or to have the passion that you have fulfilled. I feel like being a partner and having that partnership is part of your life path. I think it's unavoidable. So that's what I have for your first question, SB. I'm going to go ahead and answer your second question. For those of you who are just joining us over on TikTok, we are working on paid readings right now. Free will resume after that if I have time. Feel free to keep checking back in and seeing if we have resumed the free list. I have a pinned comment that will let you guys know if we have resumed the free list or not. So just keep checking back. Feel free to engage as well. Make sure that if you can't stick around, you are following me for more free reads moving forward. I am on here multiple times a week offering free reads during the entire time that I'm live. We're going to answer the second question for SB. And I'm shuffling for you now on that one. The energy towards you. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Yeah, my dad was here. My baby boy. I forget I'm on live sometimes and look at him. You know, my grandma did with Maris the other day. Well, it was like a couple weeks ago. She put her in a basket and she put ribbons on, like, through the holes of the basket. And so the Maris was just sitting there pulling all the ribbons. And I was like, what a smart lady. Isn't that smart?
Genius.
Genius.
Big brain stuff.
Right? It's also very Spanish grandma stuff. Yeah, laundry basket. I'll have to see if I can find a picture.
Oh, yeah, she was in there for hours.
She probably was.
She was in there for hours, Didi.
Oh, you know what? I can grab something for you. Like, SB, give me 1 second. If you guys are just joining us over on TikTok, I'm working on paid readings right now. If you order a reading, let me know and I'll confirm and get you on the list. We will resume free readings after that if I have time. So stick around or feel free to check back in. Feel free to engage in the chat, help support my page, all that jazz. I'm going to step away for just a second, SB. Bear with me. And if you're watching the recording, just keep fast forwarding until you see me talking again. Okay, SB, I am back.
You don't need it. The turtle? The turtle?
Hello, hello. I am back. I was having to step away from the the phone for a minute. I am currently working on paid readings. For those of you who are just joining us, I'm in the middle of a paid reading right now. If you order a reading, let me know. And we will resume free readings after that if I have time. If you want to stick around just to see how I do readings, feel free to do that. And I would love the support if you guys want to send gifts, share my live, send some likes, follow my page, all of that jazz. All right, so we had an intermission. We are coming back on now to work on SB's paid reading. So SB, this is the second part of your reading in regards to the current energy towards you. So he is in a place where he's feels like you are extremely defensive. He said, I have pushed her to the absolute brink. You're coming through as the Queen of Swords, and he's like, she's cold-hearted to me. She does not care about me anymore. She wants nothing to do with me anymore. I have pushed her to her limit, and she's like, over this. He's basically saying you are incredibly defensive. You were offended, now you are defensive. You have like your sword up essentially to protect yourself. Like you are just very matter of fact. He's viewed you for a long time as someone very warm and inviting. And I think that he feels like somehow he's lost that privilege to experience that feeling from you. I do think his energy from you with the 10 of Cups is that he still views you as like the one. And I don't think that has changed, and I don't think that was a lie. I do feel, though, that he's brought out the lion in you, the tiger in you, the bear in you, whatever, like, rawr. I think that he's just in this place where he feels like he's kind of messed with the beehive, if that makes sense. And he's like, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. And I feel like there's a lot of instant regret here as well from him because of this. Speaking of today, I do feel like he feels the ball is in his court to make this right. We have the Magician, so I feel like he's saying this is up to me. I gotta figure this out. This is not up to her. I have completely shit all over this, and I need to figure out a way to fix it. The Tower here in this particular reading looks as someone who destroyed something, but it was on purpose. And as we mentioned, I think it was last night, he did it on purpose. He was trying to get a reaction out of you, and it backfired. I definitely feel like now he's going to come to you with his tail between his legs because he sadly and regretfully is unhappy with the decision that he made. And I feel like now he's like a scared puppy because I think he saw your wrath. I think he saw your rage, your frustration, whatever it is that you were feeling, despite you saying, I still have feelings for you, but this is really pissed me the F off. I still feel like he's in a place where it's like, oh shit, I have to repair. Like, I need to fix this. I want her warmth again. The sun is here. I want to feel her love. I want to feel like her adoration and her admiration. And I want to feel her look at me like she likes me. And I feel like right now she's mad at me. So I definitely feel like the majority of his day was filled with regret, filled with a lot of guilt. I don't necessarily see him coming with an apology just yet, but I think that he's getting there. So SB, that is what I have for that. And I'm going to pull some messages for you as well. you sent for love messages. Hello, Sophia. Oh my god, someone just asked me if I was secretly a lizard person.
How do they know?
How do you know?
They're on to us.
Jane and Sophia, welcome in. Elizabeth, welcome in. Hello, hello. We are working on paid readings right now. And if we have time, we'll get back to some free reads after that. Feel free to stick around if you'd like. You can also check back in a little bit and see if we're doing free reads. It's up to you. All right, messages for USB.
Wow. Yeah. 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 That's my leg.
Hello and welcome in, Selma.
That's my leg. That's my leg.
Okay, so SB, I have him say, I have walls up. My soul recognizes your soul. Being vulnerable doesn't come easy to me, and I refuse to let you get close. I want to know you better. I'm overthinking everything I do and say. I hope you can forgive me, and I'm not over my most recent relationship. At the top of the deck, I have I need you. Bottom of the deck, I am keeping you at a distance because I am not ready for such a deeply spiritual connection. What this is telling me is that he doesn't know what it is that he wants right now. He says, I want to get close to you, but at the same time, he says, I've got walls up. I think a lot of it's excuses, if I can be honest. But one of the things that's really standing out to me is that I feel that he's still in contact with this person. He's still in communication with this person, this third party that he like revealed, I guess, to you. I want to say it was yesterday or the day before. I think that he's like still in communication with this person. I don't know if you know that or not, but that's what I'm getting, is that he's still in contact with this person. I think that he is wanting to know what's going on with you and going on in your mind. I think he more so wants to receive the information than it is that he wants to give it. However, I do think that everything I said in the previous reading still stands, and that he knows that it's on him to fix this with the two of you. I do feel that he feels a soul connection to you. I do feel like he feels like you guys are meant to have something more. I do feel like he feels like it's a spiritual connection, and I think that a little bit of it is cold feet, to be honest. I think that there's been a lot of overthinking today as well. So yeah, that is what I have for you, SB. Thank you for your donation, friend. I think you're gonna listen to the recording, so for real this time. So SB, let me know if there's anything you need confirmed with what we talked about. If there's anything else I can do for you, feel free to let me know. And just so you know, because I know you like watching me on camera, you can always watch over on TikTok if I'm live at the same time. All right, so next up on my paid reading list, I have Taka. So we're going to work on Taka here. Senor, hello, welcome in. Paid readings do take priority, friends. Gifts move you to the top of the free list. And then anybody who's left after that, free is picked at random. I try to get to as many people as I possibly can. If you send a gift, just know that I will get to you. But everyone else, I can't make any guarantees, but I'll try. I will try. Do you need me to hold them for a sec?
Yeah. My hands up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Hello? Are you trying to reading? Hello? Are you trying to read?
I'm gonna be the moderator.
You trying to be the moderator? Aw. Hi. Were you having fun? Probably all the leaning forward and stuff he was doing over there. Okay. Knox. Really? Did you just knock everything over? He just literally knocks it all off the table. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome in. We're working on paid readings right now. You see a little baby hand on the camera. That's my baby. my husband's taking him from me right now. Sorry, guys.
Quick, grab as many as I can.
Oh my god. We are working on free readings as soon as I can, but I do have paid readings that I have to get through first. If you send a gift, I will get to your reading as soon as possible. No gift is too big or too small tonight. You feel free to do anything that you want, and I will get to you, okay? All right, it looks like we have Lakshmi and Jason. Thank you so much. Yes or a no for you. I am getting a yes for Lakshmi. I have an additional message for you in regards to this, that it won't be a fulfilling one, at least right off the bat. When you do, I think you guys are on different levels of what you want. And if you want any more information, feel free to send for that, okay? Me, I'm going to answer your question, and then I have to get to my paid reading. Oh my. Oh, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. This is for Kimmy. Kimmy, thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm doing yes, no questions, Kimmy. Ask something specific. Yes, no related. I mean, and that's good for downstairs. You're definitely not sure. You need a little extra. Wait. Oh. It looks like mostly cleaned up at this point.
No. There we go. Go.
Whew. All right, Kimmy, let's see. Will Tyler reach out? Yes. Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups. Kayla, thank you for the roses. Let me answer your question real quick, and then I have a paid reading I need to move on to. I am getting a no. 10 of Swords for Kayla. All right, on to our paid reading for Taka. All right, Taka. Hey, oh, just in time. Hello, hello. Okay, question 1. Still going. Oh my gosh. Hello, friends. If you're just joining us, we are working on a paid reading right now. Those take priority. If you place the order with me, you will move to the top of the list, the very, very top of the list as a paid reading. Gifts will move you to the top of the free list. I get to you when I can. And then free after that is just picked at random. All right, work-related. What is going on with the team manager? Okay, that randomly resigned today. Obvious resignations happen. High turnovers at jobs. Just want to chance. You're welcome, Taka. Okay, let's see what's going on with your team. What's going on with your team? Okay. Okay. He said, summarize, tell you, yes, girl just made your gaslighting for managers lately, like I don't get a leader, so you don't really deserve to have resignation like that today. Also, I just send a new hire. I was training home today. She's termed to she quit. Oh my god. So it sounds like you just have a lot going on right now. Okay, so the first thing that I want to be confirmed, which I did get an answer on, is that this was not personal against you specifically, but this was personal against someone in the company and or the job itself. Because you're saying what's going on. So it's I feel like you're dealing with a melting pot of personalities here. I feel like not everybody's gonna mesh, not everybody's gonna get along. But I was like, hey, is this personal against Taka specifically? And I'm getting a no. But there could be clashing personalities, and there could be just people who aren't cut out for the position. There could be people that are just not really enjoying their job in general. So I just want you to know that it wasn't against you specifically, but at the same time, when you're dealing with a situation like this, you do take it personally because you're like, what happened that would cause this, as you said, literally lack of respect. And it kind of sounds like you were getting maybe a very limited notice as well. So it's kind of maybe putting you in a position where you feel like you don't have much time to really get anything done that you need. Like, it's like putting more pressure on you right now than you actually need, because now you have to try to figure this whole thing out, right? He said, thank you. Good to know. It just sucks as I'm spread thin. I work so hard, and it's like they get mad if I do admin or office work. So that's the issue. I think that was generally a dissatisfaction with the job itself. I think it was kind of one of those things where it's like, F this, I don't get paid enough. F this, like, I don't even want to be here. I think you're getting more so just dissatisfaction from that person themselves. And it's on them. But I think, unfortunately, you're having to deal with the aftermath, which feels like a personal attack, because you're like, well, great, because now this is on me, even though it's not about me, even though this isn't on, like, it shouldn't be on me, it is now. So that kind of sucks, and I am sorry about that. I feel like with the Justice card in reverse and the Eight of Swords, your person that you're asking about is feeling like they were maybe not given direct information about what was expected of them. Justice in reverse means that they felt like they were not being treated fairly. They feel like they were not being told the truth, that they were not being given the information up front, maybe to make the best decision for themselves. He said, yes, exactly. Right. But another story told me, so they're letting me borrow a morning manager. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. I think that you're dealing with someone who thought their grass was greener somewhere else. And also, with the sun, this is kind of the energy or the personality of someone who kind of wants to just have fun. Like, they want to do their own thing. They don't want to be micromanaged. They want to just kind of fly by the seat of their pants. Maybe they just weren't cut out for the position itself. They felt like they were making a lot of sacrifices that they weren't, I guess, told up front, or like it wasn't being told to them up front, or they feel like something was being hidden from them and not communicated honestly or straightforward, and they just were not happy. Does that answer your question? Let me know. She wanted a raise but never asked for a raise until her text today. So maybe, wait, did you hire her? Because I'm trying to figure out where she feels that she was misled. Do you want to go at a diagonal?
This piece hurts.
Why don't you sit all the way back here then? He's just looking at you. Did you wipe his hands from?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if it had like glitter or something inside, he would like it.
I feel like if it had more like little fish and whatnot in there, he'd like it a little bit more.
Like just more inside. Yeah, I agree. Yes, it does. Thank you. Like, communication is key. Definitely agreed. You're welcome.
Kind of.
And also, sorry, Taka, that happened, because you definitely deserve more than that. Because what was that, like, no notice at all? Is that what I'm gathering? There was like no time for you to try to replace her. This kind of puts you in like a really difficult situation. Hello, friends, and welcome in. We are working on a paid reading at this time. Free readings will resume after that. Once they do, if you gift, you will move to the top of the free list. Other free readings will be given. If I have time, they are picked at random. I'll try to answer as many as I can if I have time. If you order a paid reading, just let me know, and you move to the top of every list because your paid reading does take priority. If you're interested in booking a private reading with me, the link is in my bio. Definitely follow me if you want more free reads. Thank you guys for the likes. I really appreciate it. Hey, John, welcome in. How are you doing today? She was internally promoted, started as a crew and a hand trained her, build her confidence. Very patient, even let her have monthly expensive. Like you work with me every day. I can leave 30 days within the main areas after. Oh, wow. Yeah, Taka. You know, and I think maybe that's why I asked that question for you, because I feel like you were like, is this personal against me? Because I kind of took this person under my wing, right? Like I'm the person, like I tried to like be there for this person and actually help her to enjoy her job, like her job, feel confident in her job. And this is how she repays me. And this feels unfair. So I think maybe that's why I felt called to ask that question for you, is like, was it personal? Because I think you needed to know the answer to that. And I got to know. So just got home. What about you? Been home. But yeah, we went out today. I'm happy to hear you're doing good. Hey, Maria, welcome in. We are finishing up our paid reading on the list. I will be back to do a couple more free reads after that. If you order a reading, oh my gosh. If you order a reading with me, you will be priority. Is he hungry? You want to eat it? Okay.
He just put his brains on.
Give me a second. I'm going to feed Knox really quickly. It won't take long. Hold on one second. He's like yelling at me. I don't know if you can hear him or not. Come here, baby. It is like so scoot. Thank you. He's like turning red. He didn't stop until. Oh shoot, this is my live ending on TikTok. Oh shoot, probably that's why I smear screen it on the TV. Because when you're live for a certain amount of time, it'll have like a purple piece that you have to slide to say that you're still there. And when it's up there like that, I can't see it. So when I put it on this TV screen, I can see it. You're welcome, Taka. Just give me like another minute or so. Knox decided he was hungry, and unfortunately, Brennan cannot feed him. Yeah, he was really hungry. His smiling right now is cracking me up. Is that really his face on that peanut?
Yeah. There's lips in his eyes.
His teeth?
Yeah.
You know who would make a lot of money on this? Being a potato is Grip and Miguel.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see this?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, hey, can you smack me? This is how he makes me fall asleep at night. It's like he's rocking me. He just does this all night. And I'm just like, it's actually kind of soothing. He's just like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Like fine.
It's just so cute. This poor little child. I think we should put Bactrim on it tonight. I want to get him infected. Can I touch it? Turn it towards me. Wait, can you send that to me? I need to send that to Rachel. How are you gonna go launching into outer space? Is that why the music is like that?
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's when they probably shouldn't be in the closet anymore. At least ours is like curved, you know? Like that one's like scary.
Mm-hmm.
Taka, just another minute or so, sorry. If you guys are just joining us, we're working on paid readings right now. The free list is closed. If you send for a reading, just let me know in the chat. Oh my god. Thank you. Here's your baby. Why are you just one? Let me fix it. Oh, come on. Let's see this. Thank you.
You better now? Mm.
Crazy how babies just get by on like liquid for like the first year of their life.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts. All right, Taka, I'm back. Are you still in here?
You can't have that. You can't have that. No. No. You can't have that. No. No. You can't.
Perfect. Okay, let me shuffle for you now. Sorry about that.
That's not the baby. That's not the baby. That's not the baby. No. No. That's not the baby. That's not the baby.
He said, I volunteer as tribute. He said, I volunteer as tribute. He is willing to sacrifice himself in order to help you. So the way he's thinking about this, the way he's feeling it is, okay, great. Now I have an opportunity presented to me to sacrifice myself, to allow myself to be the one that can run in and be the hero. The 7 of Wands saying, no challenge is too big. We'll fix this. This is an overcoming the challenges. I was blowing his photo today. 4 of Wands just tells me like super pleased with this, not in the sense that wanting to cause extra stress for you. And obviously, I don't think it's a goal of like a higher up to have high turnover or turnover in general. So it's not like he's looking at this as a win in terms of, oh, like this is awesome for me and my like company or companies or whatever. I think it's more so just like, I like that I have now a reason to go spend more time with her. Oh, well, don't feel bad about that. It's almost like he's selfishly celebrating, but also knows that this is not necessarily the ideal situation. So he could feel a little bit conflicted about this and like not wanting to be super happy about it. But I do feel as though he kind of is happy about it, Loki. Let's see. He was doing some honest, definitely wanted to clean up the culture, restore a bit, especially the individuals if he's spoken into existence. Yes, I get you. Yeah, maybe so, honestly. I think that he just wants you to feel like you have the support from your team that you provide. Does that message make sense to you? Coming from him? Hello, Aaron. Welcome in. We are working on paid readings at this time. I am going to be doing some frees here in a little bit. You said yes, exactly what I was trying to say. That's how he is feeling for you. So it's like he's sad for you because he feels like you're not getting treated fairly. But at the same time, he's like, I like that I have this chance. I like that I have this opportunity. Like, I see him kind of like humming, the equivalent, the energetic equivalent of like humming, skipping, singing, like whistling. You know, I think he kind of feels like, okay, this is my opportunity. This is my window. So I do think that he'll be helping more, because why wouldn't he if he feels excited about it? Exactly what I was trying to say. Like, I really support my team, but I feel like I don't get the patience to the same for it, unfortunately, especially for my manager. He sees that. That doesn't go unnoticed for him. Let me see. Well, you have to rebuild. Yes. Next actions. I'm curious how he feels. Okay. I think we covered everything.
No.
See, will he be at your store this week? Yes. Queen of Cups. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is also a timing of like 5 days to 5 weeks. So maybe there's a span of time that he's going to be coming more frequently. Hey, James. Yes, I am still taking donations. All right, Taka, that's what I have for you, friend. Thank you so much. And also, thank you for the patience that you give to me. Sometimes when it takes me a second to complete your reading, but I know that you know that I want to focus in on your reading specifically. So if something is distracting me, I want to make sure that I can take care of that so that I can focus on you. Just confirming, will I get a decent manager? Incoming help soon. I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, if you want to donate, you can. You can do for a yes, no if you want to save a little money. Or you can do a mini maybe if you just want a little elaboration. And James, I'm not sure if you heard me, but yes, I am. Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to answer some free quick. Alexander and Lizette. Let's see, Lizette. I think you were on my other live. I accidentally got kicked off. I am getting yes for you, Queen of Cups. Deshay and Ernest. Let's see, yes or no for Deshay and Ernest. Destiny, thank you for liking the live. I have a yes for you. Deshay and Ernest, a yes. For Destiny, I'm getting a yes. Knight of Pentacles. Celia and Richard. Let me yes or no. I have a no for you. 9 of Wands. James, let me confirm your donation. Taka, I have your mini. Paid readings do take priority, friends, so I have to get back to the paid readings. If you gift, then you will move to the top of the free list, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Awesome, James. Glad to see it. All right, Taco, let's answer your question. You are getting incoming help, but I don't think you're getting it as like you're getting the incoming help, I will say, fairly soon. But I don't think it's decent manager material. I think that's going to take a while for that hire to come in. And as far as the help, incoming help, I think it does come through, but I feel like it's inconsistent. And I feel like you're dealing with a person who's like, this isn't my store, this isn't my place, I'm not going to go above and beyond. So I do feel like you're going to be kind of struggling for a little bit. I have the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. I feel like this is almost like a collaborative effort, or maybe the inconsistency is like, maybe you have someone coming in, you really like them, they can't always be the one that fills in and helps. So then you have someone else who's coming in, then they don't do as good of a job. And it just feels very inconsistent and up in the air for a little while. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me, Taka. I have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's kind of talking about like things being, the wheel can go any way. It's just a free-for-all for a little while is kind of what it feels like. We can definitely check into that energy later and see if it's settled at all, but as of right now, I think it's a little undecided.
I'll read this one.
Yeah, that might be more the story is that's different for our managers. So I'm like, I just feel like it's like inconsistent help. It's like you consistently have help, but it's inconsistent quality of help. That's what I'm getting.
You want to play? Pick up and explore? Accept?
You're welcome, Taka. Have a good rest of your night. All right, next on our paid reading list is James. So James, what I do is I set a timer. If I have to step away for any reason, your time gets paused. I'm not gonna, you paid for what you paid for. But I basically set a timer and you just fire around your questions. So send me one question, I'm shuffling, I'm answering for you. And then when you feel I've sufficiently answered the question, then you post the next one. That will be my cue to know we're done with this one. Let's move on. So that way you can utilize your time as much as possible. And I will also give you like a countdown. So once we have like a few minutes left, just that way you can utilize your time as much as you want. And this is honestly the best bang for your buck if you have 3 more questions. So let me know when you're ready to get started. Okay, I see your first question. Let me get your timer set up.
Yeah. No. Flip it. Oh, good job. Are you thirsty? Let's hold the bottle. Squeeze, squeeze. Little strong hands. Your hands are way too strong. They just want to stick together.
We don't think we read that one very often, so
Once.
yeah.
There's a fluffy kitten. Isn't she soft? Pat, pat. Hello, gentle hands. But you do not. Oh, that's Kiki. Baby pet Kiki.
All right, so you said start off with what? Well, her moving back to negative for the relationship. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm starting the timer now for you, James. Shuffling.
No, shake hands, no hand. You hold on tight. Hello, lovely. Yeah. Good job. Yay.
Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. Honestly, these are great cards. It's very possible that this is going to shift your and the Two of Cups, shift your connection in a positive way. It's almost feeling like maybe certain pressures are removed that she's putting on herself. She's missing you, Six of Cups. She's thinking of you, Seven of Cups. I think that maybe it's gonna do better than what you think it's going to. There's gonna be room for her to kind of start working on herself, and in that process realizing like how much she misses you, how much she really cares for you. I have the Eight of Pentacles, almost like you guys still want to make this work. And I feel, James, you are feeling fear that this is basically going to be done. For some reason, I'm just getting that feeling because actually, I don't know why. I don't know why. Like maybe you feel like this is just a long, like a slow burn to Gunner, to like this is like inevitable, I guess you could say. And maybe you want to have hope, or you're trying to have hope, but maybe you're not really sure. It feels like to me that it could go very positively. The Fool indicates feeling free. It feels like a new beginning. It feels like relief. It feels like a breath of fresh air. And it feels almost like, because there's not this dark cloud hanging over you guys because of how she's feeling, that you're in a place where you feel like, and maybe she does too, that the pressure is off because of that, because she's like where she wants to be. And therefore more of the focus can be on the relationship and not so much on how bad she's feeling or how she's not doing well. And that pressure is removed. So therefore there's more time to focus on like missing one another and actually wanting to try to figure out how to make this work. I don't think that's necessarily something that's going to happen right away for you with her. I think that there's still contact. I think there's still communication, but I feel like that fondness of like the distance, like what is the distance makes the heart grow fonder. I think that happens a little bit after she arrives. It's not quite immediate. I think she needs some time to settle in, but I don't think it takes a lot of time. I do think it's incredibly positive. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which speaks to, and I just cut the deck and I have the Lovers. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about like being lucky, or this being a good path to take for the sake of both of you, for your relationship, for your individual mental space. I think that this has been taking a toll for a while, more than maybe you're realizing. And I think that once this is taken place, I think that it just leaves more breathing room for you both to more so enjoy each other's company again. Again, the Six of Cups is here, so that speaks to fondness for you, thinking back on the memories that you guys had together. We have the Lovers and the Sun. It's very positive. I think that it's like almost going to make you guys stronger in a way. It's like pulling you into like a gravitational place. Now, I'm not saying that this is sustainable either. In this, I don't want you to think that I'm over here like, oh yeah, like she was here and you're here and that's something that can work. because I don't necessarily think long term that's something that can work. However, I do think that right now moving back to this place is just going to take just some of that pressure out of the connection and allow for space for you both to enjoy being together. And at that point, I would assume a virtual situation, unless somehow you're able to visit her and take the time to head up and visit her and stuff like that. Let's see. I feel like the time together will feel more intentional. The visits that you guys have will be more focused on just quality time rather than the day-to-day. And I don't know if you're feeling pressure at all from this connection in terms of what you are responsible for and what you have been responsible for, but I think that that also makes you feel a little bit of a relief as well, knowing that she's taken care of and that it's not that it was ever a burden, not that it was ever a big deal, but you were doing it selflessly, but at the same time you were probably doing it with the thought that there was a future here, and maybe it just started, like I said, taking its toll over time, just everything kind of snowballing together. By the way, we're at 4 minutes, so I just wanted to let you know. If you want to keep going, I can. Just let me know. But I'm basically just continuing to pull cards until you feel that I have completed the message. The sun is coming out again. It's feeling like more like your relationship gets back to somewhere playful and fun rather than something so serious. Whoa, hold on. I tried to start. Let's see. Any guidance for you two concerning your relationship? Okay, hold on. Just so you know, I pause when I shuffle. I don't know if you know that or not, but if you are just joining us, I'm working on a paid reading right now. And then I will hopefully be back to do more free reads. Can't make any guarantees on that. It is getting late. I've been here for a few hours. But make sure that if I'm not doing any more frees, I'm not able to resume those, or you're not able to be here for that, that you are following me, that you can come back for more free readings. I do them multiple times a week over here. Hey babe, you can start getting like his bath stuff together too whenever you get a sec. So one thing that they're saying, and we've resumed, by the way, one thing that they're saying is that they want you to make sure that you're honest with her. Like you're very like straightforward. You can speak worst case scenarios. You can be honest with her. I don't know if you treat her with kid gloves, if like you treat her more delicately, if you feel like you can be just blunt and straightforward and honest. And I feel like Spirit is saying just know that, either confirming for you to keep being direct with her, or if you're not quite being direct with her, that you are able to do that. I think speaking your truth, whether that's your fear, that's your best case scenario, that's your worst case scenario, whatever that is, I feel like Spirit is saying go ahead and like unlock that, release that, or just confirmation if that's what you're doing to keep doing that. I feel like with the hierarchy here, it's like you guys are ever going to get on the same page is if you're making sure that you're saying things out loud and you're speaking very clearly and directly to one another. The Hierophant here is indicating that there's something about your soul and her soul that's like exactly alike. It's almost like energetic DNA match or something. It's feeling like you have this identity with one another, that you just feel like you've known each other before. A lot of times this feeling comes from maybe having a similar understanding of each other's life or a similar understanding of each other's backgrounds, or feeling as though you maybe have similar experiences in life, cultures, whatever. And I feel like Spirit is saying that it's not necessarily guidance, but they want you to know that this is valuable, that the two of you can recognize each other in this way, and try to, maybe the guidance is try to hold on to that. Don't look at this circumstance as something to give up on just because you guys are in this position. It doesn't mean you have to let go. You can rise to the challenge if you feel you have fight left in you. I feel like this is something that you guys could try to navigate together in a different way. I feel like it's okay for you to take the lead sometimes. It's okay to let her take the lead. I have the 8 of Wands, and I feel like once this happens, Spirit is saying that things will start to feel like they're shifting for you. Things will start to feel like things are maybe starting to fall into place a little bit, and like the hard part will be behind you. So any other hard things that you guys will go through as a relationship that will feel like it's pulling you apart, that part's done. Everything else moving forward should be easier than that decision. Like, this decision ultimately feels like, and by the way, we have 30 seconds left. This decision ultimately feels like the make or break place, the true test. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to know that once decision's made, or if it's already been made, that this is as hard as it gets for the two of you, that it should be easier for you guys moving forward. So I feel, to round this out, I do not think necessarily that Spirit feels that this is the end. It doesn't have to be, is basically what they're telling me. Hello, friends. Welcome in. If you are just joining us, my name is Luna Affinity. I'm an energy reader and channeler. I've been doing psychic readings since 2019. It's my full-time career for the last 4 years. I do paid reading lives over here on TikTok, also on YouTube. That's where some people might know me from. If you're interested in booking a private reading, just take a look at the pinned the link in my bio, not the pinned comment, the link in my bio, and it should walk you through how to book a reading with me. I also offer something called offline readings. So if you're not seeing me here live, but you're looking for a reading and you like my vibe and you want to get a reading from me, just keep an eye out for my stories. It'll have information on how to do that over there. If you like more free reads, make sure you're following me. You're welcome, James. Did you enjoy that style reading? Let me know. Oh, yes, James. So when I was on my way home for my niece's birthday, I did type the information in. I didn't see any lines going through your location, but it doesn't always have to go through the location. It can be within a specific mile radius. And on my phone, for whatever reason, it wasn't compatible with the website. So I wasn't able to like zoom in and get that information. So I said, okay, well, I at least got that much information from the astrocartography reading, but what I can do is when I get a second to get on the website, then I can look a little bit more into it, because there is like I want to say it's 250 miles. Of course, the closer you are to the line, the more intense it's going to be. But it was like, for some reason, it wasn't compatible with my phone. I was like trying to zoom in. I was trying to figure out what line it was that, like, I couldn't see if it was like the Mars line or the Venus line. I couldn't see any of that. So I did start my research, but I haven't had a chance to like actually look at it yet. So just know I'm in the process of it. You'll have to bear with me. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, James. I appreciate you. All right, friends, over on TikTok, we are answering a couple more free reads, and I'm going to sign off. If you want to guarantee that your free read is done, go ahead and send me a gift. No gift is too big or too small tonight. Sometimes I do have specific gifts that will guarantee readings, but tonight I'm just feeling generous. So let's go ahead and answer some free reads real quick before I sign off. You're welcome, James. Have a great night. All right, this is for Myra and the person you're gonna marry. Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a maybe. Knight of Wands. I feel like no, not quite yet. I'm gonna say no. All right, let's see. Where are we here? Carla G, thank you, friend. Carla G, what is your question? Gemini and Bailey. Temperance is a yes for me. Carla G. Will this happen in Florida? Knight of Wands. So you got Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. I'm going to say yes for your question. Harmony and Marvel. Yes, Two of Wands. We're going to answer just a couple more people. If you send a gift, you'll guarantee your free read to be answered. If not, we're picking at random. Just keep posting, keep engaging. The more I see you in here by default, the more I'm going to notice you. We'll see who I'm pulled to here. Fox Girl, this is for Lisa and Jason. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. Lisa, thank you for the liking the live. Thank you for the follow. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing the live. Jaslyn, let's answer your question. All right. I have a no, Temperance, and Four of Pentacles. Also, the Devil came out as well. That's a no for me. It could mean that it's going to take a while, because Temperance talks about having patience, something that may not happen right away. But as of right now, it feels like a no. It feels like I'm leaning more towards a no, okay? I'm going to answer one more question. Post, everyone get your questions down. I'm just going to answer one more and pick at random, okay? Jocelyn, thank you for the follow. We're doing one more question. All right, I've got someone that liked the live. Oh, Jalen wants to do a paid reading. My ex back, yes or no? 3 of Cups. I'm getting a yes for you. For Cass, I'm going to answer your question, and that will be it for the 3. Jalen, if you're looking to do a paid reading, I am still here. I'm holding on. Where am I? Let's close. All right. All right, I got you down, girl, for a mini reading. This is for Jalen. He's just over here smiling. He's just getting what he wants with you, huh? Mm-hmm. He's watching me shuffle. You can stand here. He probably wants to watch me. Jalen, what is your question, friends? Hey, Subaru, welcome in. Yeah, free list is closed for the night. I'm finishing out a paid reading right now. All right, let's take a look. So for the mini readings, it's up to 5 cards. Jalen, what I can do is pull a couple for each, and we can check in with the energies in comparison. So let's pull for Alberto. Let's pull for E. And let's see the overall energy with both of these people. I'm just going to pull one more for the sake of it. Oh, you got extra cards, and we're going to take it. To be honest with you, I'm not crazy about either of these options as your person, but if we're going to go for who is who, which is which, whatever, I'm leaning more towards Alberto for you. I think Alberto can be collaborative. We have the 3 of Pentacles, which means that you guys can be good friends. You guys could work well together. You guys could potentially compromise on things a lot easier than you and E. You could feel like just like essentially could be potentially a collaborative effort in a relationship with this person. And also like things moving quickly with this person, not feeling as though there's a lot of hiccups once the relationship begins. Things just move kind of fast. You guys just kind of have this flow of like moving forward. What I'm not crazy about is it does feel a bit turbulent with this person. It feels like there could be some hasty and impulsive moves or decisions. You could find yourself getting a little bit ahead of yourself before you're ready, making decisions before you feel like you've really settled in with this person. Maybe, like I said, things move really fast. On one hand, that can be great because it could leave no question. You're like, hey, this person wants to move in with me a couple months after starting the relationship. That's great. That to me feels like we're moving forward. But maybe there's not really leaving room or leaving space for you guys to just really get to know one another as a couple. And then as far as E goes, it feels like you're alone a lot. With E, it feels like you're on your own. You're left alone to work through things with this person. You have to find like a lot of solutions to problems on your own. I don't feel like you have a teammate over here as I do with Alberto. The teammate seems gone here. It seems like you're kind of investing in something that's taking a while to bear fruit. It could eventually pay off with the Nine of Pentacles, but it does feel like you're more of like an independent, I'm doing things on my own. You're looking for a person to be there by your side and be a partner for you. And I feel like it's more so this is on your back to carry. So like I said, I'm not crazy about either one, but if I'm going to choose Alberto or E, I'm leaning towards Alberto with this reading. You're welcome, Jalen. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Everyone else is joining us. If you're heading out, I am on your way out. Make sure you are following me for more free reads in the future. And have a great rest of your night. Thanks, everyone. Jalen, you're very welcome. I hope you have a good night, friend. Thank you so much.